Hi.
I saw you come in. What is this for the taxi? I mean, why didn't you call? We could have taken a limo.
Well, it was easier that way. Anyway, what are you doing here? I thought you'd be at the hospital.
I was waiting for you.
Open arms for the weary traveler. How thoughtful.
Well, not exactly open arms.
No, I didn't think so. Actually, a limp handshake would do very, very nicely.
I was hoping we could have a chance to talk about the situation with Jason.
Yeah, I've got to go to a meeting about.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, what meeting? Or is that privileged information?
I've got to go to a meeting with Alice Grant and her lawyer. I want my son back, Monica.
You're not at all interested in what I might have to say.
Of course I am, Monica. You've said it 100 times. You don't want Jason in the house because he's an embarrassment to you. But the truth is, it's because of your jealousy.
It has nothing to do with jealousy.
It doesn't.
No, it doesn't. I forgave you a long time ago for what you did, Alan.
Well, that's certainly a relief to know.
But unfortunately, I'm not a saint. And though I forgave you about Susan, I cannot allow that child in this house.
Why?
Because it would be unfair to Jason.
Why, can't we afford the food? What is this, a starving
It has
household?
nothing to do with money, Alan. It has to do with me and how I might react. I know myself well enough to know that it would be impossible for me to try to bring up your mistress's son as my own.
How do you know if you don't try?
I know me. I know I would be bitter, I would resent him, and I might even possibly be cruel.
You, Monica? You be cruel? I can't...
Alan, this is not a joking matter.
You bet your life it's not a joking matter. We're talking about my child's welfare, and you're telling me you could do something cruel?
Yes.
Such as what?
I don't know what, Alan. I don't know. I don't want to know. That's why I'm warning you. I'm warning you for Jason's protection, for Alan Jr.'s protection, and most of all, for my protection. I can't have the child in this house.
Okay. What do you suggest I do? Forget about him?
Of course not. Alice Grant has been taking wonderful care of him, Alan, and she'll continue to do that.
Who says that's the best thing for the child?
Why not? He has a wonderful home, and he will have plenty of money.
He doesn't have any parents.
He'll have you. You visit him.
Oh, wonderful. It's not enough.
All right, fine. Then you'll visit Ellen Jr. and me wherever we're living, because it won't be here.
Monica, I'm going to the...
Fine. As long as you know where I stand.
Listen, I have to go with my conscience on this one.
That's funny. I never knew you had one. Okay? Right.
Okay. Monica,
What?
please, I've got to see you. I've got to see you now.
Oh,
Well, look, I've got some things I have to pick up in my office, and I have a patient I have to see in ICU, so...
okay, look, I'll meet you down in the lobby then.
Fine, we'll do that.
All right.
Thanks.
What do you want?
Come on over here and talk to me, will you, please? Where you been all day?
I've been in surgery.
Did you get my message?
I haven't been back to my office.
But Monica, you knew that I was in a meeting, right?
Yes, I did, and, if you recall, you also know that I told you if you wanted to bring Jason in the house, I was going to leave you.
We don't have a choice anymore. The Social Services Agency will not recommend Alice as a guardian.
What are you talking? Why?
For the same reasons that I wouldn't. Because of the problems she had with Heather, because of her association with Diana Taylor's murder.
Oh, come on, man. Oh, really? Give me a break. Have you looked over your record lately? I don't see any little trophies on the mantle saying that you are parent of the year.
And I suppose you think that you have those trophies, do you?
I'm not trying to get guardianship.
You don't have a choice anymore, Monica. We have to take him.
Okay, fine.
You agree?
You're free to do whatever you want. As long as you know that it will be without Alan Jr. and me.
I find this absolutely incredible.
What? What do you find incredible, Alan? Do you find it incredible that I want to preserve my family?
No, I find it incredible that you could be so heartless. What am I supposed to do? Give the child away for someone else to bring up with some farmer in Indiana that I have no control? Don't tell me.
Shut up. People are looking.
I don't care.
Look, the discussion is over. I have made my point, and it will be a cold day in hell before I change my mind.
Monica, I'm warning you.
Oh, no, I am warning you. Now, there's going to come a day when you're going to have to choose between your two sons, and if you pick Jason, it is over between us. Now, excuse me, I have work to do.
2 days. Why, that's an eternity in a project of this kind.
Look, I was going to ask for a week. Why? Because of the condition of her arteries?
Well, because of the family. This is the same Gertrude Larrick that I talked to several times in the past, right?
That's right. I saw your notations in the chart.
I saw her 3 times. I recommended the same operation 3 times, and I got absolutely nowhere. I mean, you're going to find out soon enough. The husband won't agree to it. He's a fanatic.
What do you mean, fanatic?
I don't mean religious in any way, shape, or form. I mean the fact that the man is crazy, and no way could I talk him into doing surgery.
Well, they have no choice right now.
Monica, they had no choice then. Now you're at a no-turn-back point. I mean, if she doesn't have an operation now, she's going to die, and I would say very soon.
Yes, well, I see. I'd give her about 6 weeks. Without the operation, she has no chance whatsoever.
The only chance you have is to talk him into allowing you to operate.
Well, he's on his way over. I called him. I said it was urgent.
Good luck.
Well, thank you. Maybe my feminine charms will win him over.
Sure hope so, because I tried every possible course with him and I got nowhere. I wish I had some time to help you out on it, but I've got a late surgery scheduled myself.
That's all right. Good luck to you, too, then.
You're going to need it more than I am. Let me know how it turns out.
Oh, yeah, right. Thanks.
Okay.
Dr. Frank Richard, call X-ray scan. Dr. Frank Richard, call X-ray scan.
Excuse me, I'm looking for Dr. Quartermain. My name is Larry.
hello. Monica. I am Dr. Monica Quartermain.
Oh,
Thank you. Thank you for coming over. Why don't we just go sit down in the lounge?
yeah, listen, when can she be released? You know, I want her out of here as soon as
just
possible.
excuse me, Mr. Herrick, just wait a second. Sit down, please.
Yeah.
Look, I'm afraid your wife cannot be released until she has an operation.
Oh, no, absolutely not. No operations. Now, that's out of the question. I mean, you know what? Prescribe some pills for her or something.
I know,
There's
Mr.
no
Herrick, please.
Now, listen to me. I know what happens on those tables. I mean, you put us into the waiting rooms, then you take her into that room. So, you lock us out. You keep us out so that you can cut her open, rearrange her insides. No, that's not right.
Your wife...
That's not right.
Your wife needs this operation.
I don't believe you.
Well, you should. Other doctors have told you this, Mr. Larrick. I know that for a fact.
Yeah, well, they lied. I mean, you're all liars, right?
Your wife will die if she doesn't have this operation.
Now, look, just give her some pills. I can take care of...
Mr. Larrick, please. Pills aren't going to do any good anymore. Let me explain something to you. Now, your heart, is a muscle. It's a muscle like any other muscle. It needs to be in good working condition. It needs to be resilient and flexible. In your wife's condition, with the coronary illness she has, her heart isn't in good working condition. It is hardened up. If it gets any harder, it will reduce its capacity to work and possibly stop working altogether. And the operation is the only chance she has. That's why we would be doing it. Just to make that muscle flexible and resilient. Mr. Larrick?
You said she might die.
Yes. Yes, and if you want the honest truth, it might be too late already. All I can say is that this operation is at least a hope. It's a hope to get the heart back in working condition. Now, your wife wants this operation.
Well, she told you that?
Yes, she did.
Well, I guess if there's no other way.
No, there isn't.
All right. When can you do it?
Right away. Right away, and I will have the nurse send up the release forms. I'll have them sent up from admissions, and I think you want to see your wife, so why don't you go on up there?
Could I?
Yes, you can. Go right away. And I'll see you later.
Dr. Arnold, please call the pharmacy. Dr. Arnold, please call the pharmacy.
Bobby, we've got emergency surgery. Would you have release forms sent up to Mrs. Larrick's room? Would you have an order scheduled? And would you please scrub, because I need you. Yes, doctor.
There's Darcy Troutman, report to the 8th floor burn ward.
Amy, you could have written me. Mr. Larrick. Mr. Larrick.
What, is she all right?
There were complications. We did everything we could. But her heart was very weak. Put it simply, Mr. Larrick, it just stopped working.
She died?
I'm sorry.
My Gertrude died? I thought you...
Listen, Mr. Larky, no, I told you about your wife's heart. It was very fragile. There wasn't really much hope in the first place.
So you killed her, huh?
No, wait a minute.
No, but you killed her?
Mr. Larrick, everything that could be done was done for your
I
wife.
mean, you took your knife, you cut her open, and
No,
you killed
that's-
her. I mean, you murdered her. There was no
No.
reason for that. No, listen, you doctors. You lying doctors.
That is not true.
Yeah, now listen.
Now, wait a minute.
You said everything was going to be all right. You
I
said
didn't
it.
promise
You
you
said it was a
could.
simple operation.
I
but
never
I knew.
said-
But I knew, see? Oh, I knew. I knew what was going to happen. I don't know. Now, you tell me. How's it feel now that you're under the knife? How does it feel that your life is in my... Hey, get out of here! Get out of here! You keep everybody else out here. I'll kill her, you hear me? I blow her away.
Wednesday, Colt and Howie run for their lives at a football game.